Hello guys, and welcome to my video, and please help me in welcoming me back to my channel because it has been months since I filmed a video. Today's video is gonna be like a new series that I've been really wanting to start on my channel called Claribella Chats. So corny, I don't care. Claribella Chats, because I want to have videos where we can sort of share advice with each other. I don't know everything, obviously. I just think it's great to have just sort of like this give and return in a way, because in the same way that I have things that I'll give you guys advice on, I feel like you guys can also give me advice on stuff. This video really has to do with the last few months. The last few months I have been feeling so unmotivated. As you guys have seen, I mean, I've barely been posting on my YouTube. This is something that I love. This is something that I started because I love to make videos. I love to do makeup. You know, I love to talk excessively. And I haven't been making these videos, and it's just been this lack of motivation that has pretty much taken over my life, and I hate it. So today I wanted to share with you guys just some pointers and just some things that have been helping me, and maybe you guys can share some things that help you when you're feeling unmotivated. Sometimes you go through things and it just takes your motivation away. And the first thing that I have found that really helps me, which seems really silly, but for me, like, it makes the biggest difference. Whenever I'm feeling in like a funk, I like to listen to music. I'm like the biggest music person. Like, I just feel it in my body. I just want to dance. I love dancing. I suck at dancing, but I love to do it. And so one of the things that I do is listen to motivational music. And when I say motivational music, I mean music that makes me want to dance. For me, that's, you know, bachata, reggaeton, hip hop. I just like to put on Drake, or I like to put on this song in Spanish called Color Esperanza. And it just makes me want to dance. And it just reminds me to have hope. And it reminds me that you can get things done. As silly as it sounds, kind of reminds me of in Legally Blonde, where she says,
exercise gives you endorphins. Endorphins make you happy. Happy people just don't shoot their husbands. They just don't.
I kind of feel like this is the same thing, where you're kind of working out in a way. You're getting those endorphins in your body, you're listening to that music, and that just changes your whole mood. So that first one is kind of silly. You know, it's just something to get your body moving, something to get you up. But something that I like to do is to remember why you started. When you keep that in your mind, I feel like that really helps you to move forward. It's gonna help you accomplish goals. Is it school? Are you feeling unmotivated in school? Why did you start school? You want to get a degree, right? So you have to remind yourself why you're doing this in the first place. I feel like sometimes we go through periods where it's not necessarily something that we're unmotivated in doing, but sometimes we just get unmotivated in life, and it happens. We go through things and it takes a toll on us. What I like to do is find things that make you happy. Find something that makes you happy and do that. For me, that's making videos. For me, that's finding a new outfit, maybe doing a blog post, stuff like that. Find things that make you happy and work on those, and that will change your perspective on life as well. If you're doing things that make you happy, I mean, you're happy, right? Another good tip that I have that has really helped for me is to find someone to hold you accountable. Sometimes we need that little push from someone, whether it's your best friend, whether it's your mom, your dad, your sibling, your boyfriend, anyone, your grandma, your dog. Have someone hold you accountable in the things that you want to do. Obviously, there's people that take it to an extreme. They're a little too mean. I've had people in my life act like they are giving me great advice, trying to hold me accountable and trying to get me motivated, but they do the opposite, where they're like, my dog is barking. They do the opposite, and it, instead of bringing you up, they bring you down. So have positive people that hold you accountable. That is a very important thing. You want to make sure that the person that's holding you accountable is lifting you up and not bringing you down, because there are people that bring you down as well. So the next little advice that I have is to set goals for yourself. This seems like an obvious one, and it is. But having goals written down, having them, you know, posted on the wall, write down your goals, or make a, what is that called? Like a goal board, where you get pictures of things that you want to accomplish. Have that up and on the wall so that you see it every day, as opposed to just having it in your mind. Having it and visualizing it and seeing it, that's really going to help you accomplish those goals. Personally, that's what I think. It kind of reminds me of this book called The Secret. Back in the day, there was like these millionaires or something all wrote a book talking about the key to success, and it was called The Secret. And that was one of the things that it said in the book, was to have like a visual goal board of things that you want to accomplish, and it's gonna like attract that into your life. And I really, really believe that. It's kind of like the power of the universe, where when you say something out loud, it happens. I feel like that happens with when you have a goal board, but it's because you are gonna get it done. You are going to do things to work towards that goal because you're seeing it, you're visualizing it. One of the biggest pieces of advice I can give to stay motivated: don't compare yourself to others. It's the easiest thing to do nowadays, especially with social media. Your journey is happening the way it's supposed to. Your journey will happen the way it's supposed to. Not everyone works in the same timeline. Just because someone has already reached the goals that you want to reach doesn't mean you're not going to reach them. It just means that you're going to reach them at a different point in your life. In Spanish, we have a saying, lo que es tuyo nadie te lo quita, which means what's meant to be yours, no one can take it away. And I really, really believe that. Social media is just a snapshot of people's lives. It shows the best things that are happening in their life, and to compare yourself to all of the best things that is happening in someone's life is so unreasonable. But yet it's so easy. Don't let that unmotivate you, because everyone, like I said, is on their own separate journey. Don't compare your journey to someone else's, because your life is not theirs. Their life is not yours. When you are comparing yourself to someone else's journey, that's not going to help you whatsoever, and that's going to help unmotivate you is what it's going to do. You have to live your life. Be happy for them and everything that they're doing, but understand that your life is going way different than theirs is. Alright, so this one's going to be a bit of tough love, because it is something that I have needed to remind myself of when I'm feeling unmotivated, and that's to not make excuses. Excuses are one of the easiest things to make. Do not let yourself make excuses, because that is going to deter you, and that is going to make you unmotivated as well. It's so easy to make excuses. It's so easy to say no. What's hard is getting up and doing those things that you want to accomplish, especially long-term goals. Those things do not come easy, and they do not come fast, but they will come if you don't let yourself make excuses. Don't let yourself do that, because all you're gonna do is waste time. Let's be real, there are things that happen where you really can't do these things, but you know the difference between an excuse and something that is really stopping from doing something. So understand that difference, and holding yourself accountable is really important, because it's easy to have other people tell us, but the biggest person that needs to understand what needs to be done, and the biggest person that needs to push you, is yourself. I think it's great to have long-term goals. You know, let's say you want to start a YouTube channel and your goal is to have 1 million subscribers. That's a fantastic goal to have. You're gonna work hard to that. But the thing is, long-term goals are long-term for a reason. They take a long time. You're not gonna get that 1 million right away. Maybe you are. Maybe you're one of the lucky people that everyone just falls in love with and you get to 1 million subscribers. But realistically, that's gonna take you a while. And while that is going on, you might feel unmotivated, because, you know, you might only hit 1,000 subscribers in a year. And then you're gonna say, but where's my 1 million? I wanna get to 1 million subscribers. This is why I think it's so important to think small, because it's great to have that long-term goal, but it's not gonna happen right away. I have found, especially for myself, looking at the big long-term goal can seem really daunting. And let's say you don't get views on a certain video you put out, or let's say you don't gain subscribers, just for this example, that might make you feel unmotivated, because you're like, how am I gonna get to 1 million if I haven't gained any subscribers, or if I'm losing subscribers, or if no one's watching my videos? Don't focus on that. Focus on smaller things that you can accomplish and that you can get done. Right now, honestly, the biggest thing that has helped me has been having positive and just great people in my life. Having a talk with my friends sometimes when I'm feeling down has made the biggest difference. It's so bad to hold things in. If you feel like you aren't reaching your goals and you're feeling unmotivated, holding that in is just going to, I feel like, further unmotivate you. It's gonna get you stuck in that rut. Sometimes you need to vent and just let that out, and you need to have positive people in your life that are gonna help you get through it. I have the most amazing group of girlfriends that literally just this past weekend, I was like venting and crying and just getting it all out. Just having people there that will not only listen to you but give you advice and give you wisdom and share maybe their own struggles of how they've gotten to where they are. And that is such a helpful thing. You know, talk to your friends, talk to your parents, talk to a counselor, talk to someone, especially when you have positive people in your life that really only want to see you succeed. Having that conversation is going to help you out so much. And if you feel like you don't have anyone in your life that you can talk to, you can come talk to me. I will reply to you and we can get through this, because I know exactly what it's like to feel unmotivated. And like I said, the whole reason why I'm doing this video is because I have been feeling so unmotivated the last few months, and I just want to share what's helped me, and I just want to share the advice I have in hopes that it'll help someone else. That's my biggest thing with my channel. That's what I've always wanted to do, is just, even if I just help one person feel better, that's gonna make me feel good. Like I said, I hope that this video is helpful for you guys, and I hope that it gave you an insight on what helps me stay motivated, and I hope that you guys share your wisdom as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, especially after being gone for so long. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please like and subscribe if you haven't already, but no pressure. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye.